like dust? Matt's got to go first. Otherwise, he can't breathe. Yeah, it's been so dusty out there, I haven't even dared put the camera out there. So we're about done on this field right here. And then we're going to move over to one that hasn't been disked. It's just got stubble in it. I think that one won't be this bad. He's going to go that way. I'm going to go down here and cut across. Because when you go this way with the wind, you can't see where you're at. You're just blind. Miserable. Bad, bad, bad. See, this is like when the wind stops blowing, you don't know where he's at. You can ask Andy. Oh, there he is. Okay, I got my second cat hose that's gone to pot. This one blew out a year ago, and now this one. Look at the oil just pouring out of it. They got a hose quality problem, I would say. This isn't the first one that I've had trouble with. Remember when I was out at the site, had that ejector hose, it just started squirting out of it. So I guess Parker makes cat hoses. Maybe I should go try somewhere else. So I finally got that thing out, but I had to take the adapter off and I broke the gasket. So I hope I can find a gasket at home, or Cat's got one, or I'm gonna have to make one. I couldn't get the O-ring adapter out, and it kept turning it, and there was no way to rotate the hose around and get it off because it's got a 90 on it. Anyway, so I had to undo it, and it broke the gasket. So we're out covering rock piles. This is the same place we were when I did the video called How to Operate Push-Pull Scrapers, I think it was. I don't know how many years ago that was. And then also too, we were out here with all three of them when it was really cold and frozen. Anyway, we dug all that area out in front of the cat, and then since we've been here, we've dug all this out. This is down to rock. Hello. No. Wait. Anyway, we've got one more rock pile up here to finish tomorrow morning, and then we'll go over in the other corner, knock out a bunch of small little rock piles, and so I got to take the cat, push a bunch of that rock off up on top into that hole, and then bring the grader out and go across the road over there. What would that be? Be a mile over there, and roll in some pivot tracks, some big deep ones, and then on to the next one. So far we really haven't had any trouble other than that hose that runs up to the oil filter. At noon we couldn't get in number 2 after Matt shut the door. Had to fish a piece of baling wire up there and grab a hold of the handle and open the door. I need a new latch. It's so wore out it doesn't want to open. Anyway, no oil leaks, so that's good. Everything's been running good. Filthy whore's been running good. So I'm ready to go home. I've had enough for today. For those of you that have run motor scrapers before and you get out of them after a long day and you feel like you're still moving, sometimes I've often wondered if I'll ever get pulled over to see if I've been drinking. And if he says, "You've been drinking," say, "No, I've just been running a motor scraper all day." Driving under the influence of push-pull motor scraper. So I drive the service truck every day because we need tools, and it seems like we're always needing something. So anyway, off to home. Ooh, it's chilly this morning. Summer is definitely over. So I got a whole bunch of stuff going in the cat box today. Let me show you. We'll get the sticker on here. There we go. Okay, finally got the wallets in. Thank you, Danny Toner. So I got one going to Lori Fox in Mableton, Washington. Rick Largent in Evanston, Wyoming. One going across the pond to Mr. Malcolm Pugh Jones. Let's see, Kirk Wainwright, Hillsdale, Illinois. Kenny Tolman in Rupert. Geez, that's only 100 miles away, Kenny. Judith Finley in Bethany, Missouri. And then I got some hats. James Grant from Littleton, Colorado has been waiting since July to get an old Kenny hat. So Jim, you've got the brand new old Kenny hat along with the brand new Anderson Construction hat that I just had built. It's not even in the stores. Ha! And let's see, we got one going to Jonathan Miller in Yuba City, California. Another one going across the pond, or this going to New Zealand. Richard Campbell. Richard, I stuck some, I put some extra in there for you. And I think this is Silhouette, a Filthy Whore maybe. And I put calendars in these. Stephen Wolbert in Mantutuck, New York. And one going to Chris Miskey in Phoenix, Arizona. Anyway, you guys have an awesome day and enjoy. See all those hawks, and I think there's a bald eagle over there. So I've been over filling pivot tracks, really deep, nasty ones that haven't ever had any attention. It just keeps pushing the dirt out, and they get deeper and deeper. The boys have been over here with the Wapco and the 336 cleaning up the millings. They took a trenching machine that'll cut through lava rock to put the main line in, so it wasn't sticking out of the ground. Anyway, there was a lot of sharp rock and stuff here, so they cleaned it up. Anyway, Matt told me when Jake would dig through that dirt that the mice would just come running out of it in hordes, and they are bad out here. The other day there was so many crows and hawks and eagles you couldn't count them all. When we got machinery running, they're just all over, and there's just mice running everywhere. So the scrapers are down there in that corner. I'm headed back over to get on a scraper, and we got a little bit more to cover, and then we're done, and then we're going out here 5 or 6 more miles to our next job. But they've taken the truck and the excavator down in this corner, and they're going to haul dirt back to finish filling in the trenches and stuff everywhere that they're open. He's going to dust the crap out of me. Let's see, I'm going to go upwind. Hard on your back to sit in the motor grader and go over rough ground. So I think what I'm going to do is, jeez. I am going to cut right here along the edge. We've got to get going to the scrapers again. I ripped this along this edge with the cat last night, because it's so hard we couldn't get straight. So since we're finally using push-pull scrapers, we usually always keep this bucket in the fuel truck. And what this is grease for the push plates and the bales and the hooks on the scraper. You've got to lubricate those. So what I do is I buy this big old tub of grease, and it's just mobile grease. Something Val's Extreme Grease. Anyway, we've used our expensive grease with high moly content and stuff that we'd use in the hitches on there. And it never stays put on the bell. And we found that this is by far the best lasting grease. It'll last all day long. Even though you're getting a lot of dust and accumulation on it, it just holds all that dirt. So it's time to dig in and fill the bucket. And this is about the only way to do it. What a mess. Hope I don't drop my phone in there. Anyway, then we just take a piece of 4-foot sharp lath, surveyor's lath, and we keep a bunch of those around. We just stick it in the bucket. You get a big gob, smear it on the push plate, put some on the bail, then go put some on the hooks. That's like where the bells make contact with the hooks back there. There's like 700 psi of down pressure on that bell against the hook, and it will just sit there and saw the bell and that hook and slowly in two. And over time you end up welding them up, building them up, because it wears so much metal out. But it's not near as bad if you keep it good and greased every day. Every morning we grease them. And it makes a mess back there, you know, and you got to get up and down off the scraper and work on it on the back. But it makes them slide up and down when you're loading instead of grating and banging. Anyway, I've had this grease for years. And that's all we've used right there. Okay, so now I gotta figure out how to get this crap off. I'll have to go get a rag and then wash my hands. So I gotta turn my phone off without dropping it.